All right, the gentlemen are in game, and we have our championship match here in Friday Night Football, number 43, presented by Mudhead, sponsored by our friends over at Rocket Mortgage. Guys, if you're even thinking about getting a home, if you're thinking about refinancing your current home, reach out to Rocket Mortgage. They make the entire process incredibly easy. They want to help you turn that house into a home, and they make it so simple, so fun. They're great people to work with. So head over to Rocket Mortgage. They say push button, get mortgage. It really is that easy. NMLS ID number 3030. Nick Mazesco, VTech with you. Apologies on the delay. These guys were stretching out. They had to hydrate up. They're in game.
Waiting on their Grubhub.
Oh, that's the thing. They got to order their food.
Oh, my God.
As DaKingg is taking on Cleff. Something interesting that Rockets was nice enough to point out. DaKing's made a lot of finals with his Heavy Panther.
Yes.
But doesn't have a football title.
And part of me, like the Madden purist in me, wants to say it's a gimmick offense. It's very gimmicky. It's going to upset some people, but it'll never win a tournament. But he makes this look like he made that Lamar Jackson look like it was PlayStation 2, the way he ran around and just found the tight end right there.
I mean, right there, that run looked like a 2-yard loss.
It should have been
a 9-yard gain.
Exactly.
Appreciate you guys hanging out with us through the break. We got a couple more giveaways to do. One's going to be on Twitter afterwards. That's going to be for your choice of an NFL 100 card. We'll give you details on that at the very end. We're going to pick a T-shirt winner. Reminder to make sure you enter the T-shirt giveaway. You get a point for each minute you're watching here on Twitch. Double points for your subscriber. Put exclamation point giveaway in the chat, and that will give you the link to enter the giveaway. So make sure exclamation point giveaway in chat.
Yeah, that's Lamar
Mugger says, VTech, we need a Rocket Mortgage read, bro. Let's hear it.
Get Rocket Mortgage to get a house.
Dude,
you won't regret it.
Push button, get marriage. NMLS ID number 33.
This is why they brought me with Nick. Nick carries the load.
So we got that Mudhead T-shirt giveaway. We got another. We've already given away 3 of those. We given away 3 or 4. I think we've given away 4 of the Mutt 100s.
I think it was 4.
We have 4. Yeah, we've given away 4. We're giving away 1 more. We'll have 5. So we'll give away 5. We'll give away 5 Mutt 100 cards, 4 Grubhub gift cards. I mean, just look at the patience.
Oh my goodness.
Lamar Jackson to the house. DaKingg with the first touchdown of this championship game.
I know he just had a newborn baby not too long ago. I know he could use an extra $1,000 in his pocket to help out with the holidays and stuff like that coming up.
At Rocket Mortgage, we get that a home is more than a house. It's your escape, your fortress, your arena. So we'll be here when you need us, handling house so you can do home. Rocket Mortgage, official mortgage lender of esports.
And once again, we appreciate Rocket Mortgage's support of Friday Night Football and esports in general. Well, 7-0. And listen, call it gimmicky. Call it it's dumb that he runs it all the time. Call it, it's Lamar Jackson's cheesy. That right there was that's a skill gap run right there.
And like I said, there's a difference. That's the skill gap in running the ball. People want to say, oh, you got to be brain dead to run the ball. No. The stuff he's doing is very skillful.
Vegas Black Hole says, how about some make it rights for last night? What did I do last night?
What was that?
What'd you do?
Did you not perform?
No, I did. Put on a great saxophone solo.
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about.
Wicked Clown, how do you enter the Turtle giveaway? We will talk about that at the end. Basically, it's just a way to spread positivity in the chat, or in Twitter, which needs some positivity.
Yeah, because there's not a lot of it going on Twitter, I promise you.
But just make sure that you, we'll give you the details on how to enter it. It's really straightforward and simple. Just saying positive stuff to the winner.
Oh,
how about John Ross? Oh, he's got some room. Can Humphrey run him down? 30, 25, 20. Little stop and go,
goodness.
Looking like traffic out there, and he'll get down to the 5-yard line. John Ross, 64 yards.
I guess we're going to see a lot of points this game. I thought it'd be, something modest, but maybe not.
How about John Ross in open space?
Could be pronounced Jan. It could be a soft J.
Oh. Jan Haas. It's a soft R, too.
Soft R.
It's a soft R.
Is that a thing?
Don't know if that's a thing, but I'm going with it.
Fair enough.
And just like that, he's at the 5-yard line. Under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Timeout taken by Cleff the God. Cleff, we're pretty sure. Cleff's sitting here with 4 Friday Night Footballs, looking for his 5th Friday Night Football title. DaKingg looking for his first with that Heavy Panther. Why not give it to John Ross? Hey, You did all the work to get here. You might as well get the prize. Into the end zone, it's John Ross from 5 yards out, and we're just under 2 to go in the first quarter. With this kick, it is up and it is good. It's a tie ball game here in the championship game.
One pass thrown combined, which is not the norm for Cleff. You know, Cleff is usually an aired out guy. It's so weird to see him running stretch.
That's scary though. When he runs stretch and he found the end zone, that's scary.
When a guy like Cleff can be balanced, you're going to have problems. But I mean, he might have problems of his own stopping this Lamar Jackson.
Well, let's see what Cleff's got for run defense. It's going to be a wildcat formation. Hollywood Brown taking the snap. He's going to hang on to it, run that little counter. I guess that's the power. He'll pick up 8 yards.
Nice little run there. Like, you got to mix it up. You can't wear Lamar Jackson out. He's carrying the bulk of the offense. You got to give it to somebody else at some point.
Especially with him taking hits. You don't want a low fatigued Lamar Jackson taking hits and fumble the ball. He's going to take it here, a little patient run, picks up a first down, gets 5 on the play.
Yeah, I can't get over the patience he has. Every play you see it on display. He waits and those blocks develop and he just finds the hole every single time.
Mugger says that you're the 3rd Blues brother.
The 3rd Blues brother. I guess that's good.
In the words of the alien, the head monster from Space Jam. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No one told me Dan Aykroyd was in this picture. Anyone? There are a lot of youngins out there. I don't know if they've seen Blues Brothers.
No, probably not.
Wicked Clown saying DaKing's got to clutch this game. He's got a good start.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything that has shown me that the run is going to be stopped out of this Panther heavy formation.
Using all that clock. Lamar breaks left, runs into his blocker, still picks up 5.
It's really the acceleration. I mean, he takes off, and whoever is right there, he just leaves them every single time.
My Wand Madge asking, what playbook is he using?
Carolina.
Isn't that Carolina? Panther heavy?
Only one with Panther heavy, I believe.
Thanks, Lord Berman. Appreciate the love. Second quarter, it's 7-7. 3rd and 4. See if Cleff's got some. As Jackson runs outside, he'll pick up the first down. He'll slide down. I heard a great sound bite. I'm trying to remember who said it, but they said, I had run D. I didn't have DaKingg run D. I think I'm changed because it was you know who it was? It was Jacoby.
Yeah.
When he took on Drini, he said, "I had run D. I didn't have Drini run D." That's how I feel about DaKingg.
Yeah.
He'll step out of bounds at the 12-yard line.
And look, and I've ran into him on the leaderboards several times. You know, last season when everybody was grinding salary cap, and I'd seen Panther heavy multiple times, locked it up, had no issue stopping it, until I saw his, and his gave me problems every single time.
Guys, if you want to enter that T-shirt giveaway, ! Giveaway in the chat. Click on that link. Get your tickets. Get you some swag. 1st and 10. Back into the Wildcat. Hollywood's going to run that counter. Ooh. Oh, if he stays outside, he's in the end zone. A rare bad run stick.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're not going to see that happen to DaKingg too many times. The kind of run stick he has, that's very not the norm for him.
Crazy. 2nd and 9. Using all that clock, too. That's what DaKingg will never snap the ball before about 3 seconds left on the play clock. Tries to get outside. Nice defense up the middle, getting to Lamar. And now a 3rd and 9. He can pick up a first down at the 2.
3rd and 5. I mean, expect another run here. And I wonder if he's kind of taking this clock with him on purpose, or if this is just kind of a coincidence, but not going to leave Cleff too much time if he picks up this first down and not the touchdown. Oh,
whoa. You don't like seeing Lamar taking those big hits on the outside, and DaKingg's going to settle for a field goal.
That's as good as a stop in this game.
Ball is down. The kick is up. I'm surprised he didn't burn more clock there.
And one thing I wish would be done about this is when a quarterback gets hit like that, even on a designed run, that should be a fumble. I mean, he had no chance. He got outside and got smacked. That should be a fumble 90% of the time.
I was talking about how the servers aren't working in Madden. Sorry. I think they're saying the store's not working.
Oh, well, I'll get right on that, too. Well, and they will, too. They're missing out on the money there if you're not buying.
Yeah, they'll get on it. But, hey, while you're waiting, we appreciate you hanging out with Mudhead TV and Friday Night Football. number 43. Make sure you hit that follow button, not only so you can win giveaways, but also so you can get notified each and every time we go live. Friday Night Football 44 coming up next Friday. I don't want to miss that one. Luck rolling out right. Stepping up. He almost took a hit stick in the mouth from Polamalu.
From Mr. Head and Shoulders himself.
It's just a little late reaction on the slide. I'm watching that again. I'm like, oh, God.
Yeah, he almost lost a helmet.
10-7 DaKingg on top. Can he win his first Friday Night Football title? He has been dominant. Let's go back to what he has done through this tournament. His little quick pass to the outside, nice tackle. He won his first game over Master Gamer 42-17. He beat D. Croft 35-7. He beat K-Mac 35-7. And then the final four, he beat Skins 27-14.
A lot of good players on that list.
It's 129 points scored through 4 games.
Oh, get out of the way.
129 points scored through 4 games.
Yeah, that's a pretty impressive
And
average.
on top of that, he only gave up 28 and 17, so 45 points.
As explosive as his offense has been, his defense has played
maybe better.
phenomenal, yeah. I mean, to hold guys like D. Croft and K-Mac and guys like that to 7 points.
Oh, he was trying to lurk that slayer out.
Almost got there.
Good possession catch. On the flip side, Franchise, he took home the $1,000 in blitz cash from Wesley.
Mm-hmm.
Saw that in the final 8. Cleff has gone through our man Boogs, one great user, Fancy, and then took down Franchise in the final 4.
Also good company.
Those are pretty good routes.
There are no easy games in this tournament. There's really not.
Now this post-Thanksgiving Friday Night Football was pretty stacked. As trying to find some room, good pursuit, takes down Luck at the 42-yard line. Now we got a 3rd and 2.
Like I said at the top of the broadcast, we had Club Series winners, past and current. We have belt winners in here. I mean, this was a stacked. I think there was 4 belts from the MCS era in this tournament. Drini had 2, Beast Mode, Kratoven.
How about Jermaine Gresham getting some work? He's had some big catches for Cleff the God. So he'll take a second timeout. Minute 5 to go in the first half. 10-7 the score.
Love seeing the budget guys get some touches.
It's always nice. You're like, hey, man, you matter too. Luck. Waiting. Look, he's got all the time in the world. He'll dump this off underneath to John Ross. Polamalu with a hit, but he gets out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Give him 8 on first down.
John Ross having an impact on this game, catching the ball and running the ball. The opening drive there where he had 2 runs for a touchdown.
Show me the TD says, Mudhead, nice servers. EA, what's the point of a promo nobody can access? I don't know. Sorry.
It's not Mudhead servers, is it?
I think he said EA servers.
Oh.
Sorry the servers aren't working. I wish they were. But we're happy you're here at Friday Night Football. You guys are awesome. 2nd and 2. Andrew Luck in the gun bunch. Dropping back to pass. Being pursued. He's going to take the first down and more. 10,
Don't get greedy.
5, takes a hit, hits the pylon. They're going to call him out of the 1. I have no idea how he didn't get in through that tackle, but they're going to call him just short. Bold play, taking the hit from Cleff.
I don't like that. You see a lot of players do that, scrambling when they get to the 1. They try to run over somebody, get in the end zone, and they end up fumbling. He was very fortunate that he held on to the ball there.
Doomhammer says I'm going to mute me.
Oh. He's going to mute your ass, Nick.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know.
I have nothing. But I'm sorry. 1st and goal. Back into that far. Give it to John Ross. Walk into the end zone. Touchdown for Cleff the God. And just like that, Cleff back on top. But as we know about DaKingg, 50 seconds left and all 3 timeouts. He can do plenty of work out of that Panther Heavy.
Yeah, absolutely. As much as we talked earlier about how the guys who run the ball really can't be explosive or as explosive as they need to be, he can with that Lamar Jackson.
What a night we've had here on Friday Night Football. Plus, we got to release more of those NFL 100 names. So many people wondering who they were going to follow up with. Went defensive side of the ball. We had Deacon Jones, Alan Page, Bobby Bell, and that Lawrence Taylor.
4 goons. Yeah, that Lawrence Taylor is
We're
king,
going to see him
king
on
of the
VTech's
goons.
team, aren't we?
Huh?
We're going to see him on VTech's team.
Oh, absolutely. That Lawrence Taylor has a spot. I don't know about Bobby, though.
Someone took Bobby. That's Hollywood Brown. Nowhere to go up the middle.
I got Shazier and Pat Willis there. I don't got time for Bobby. I need speed. 7-second
runoff. Going to run back to the Wildcat. Going to keep it with Hollywood up the middle, and he's got room. Oh, you can forget about it. Everyone, it's movie time because Hollywood's on the big screen. 10-5. He'll just run some clock and put up a touchdown. It only took 2 plays, and DaKingg found the end zone.
You know, and we saw this last week in the Friday Night Football finale with Joe Rice. Cribbing a long run right before half is backbreaking to the opponent.
Huge. And the kick is up. It is good. So Cleff with a real methodical drive down the field. And,
all right. And explosive.
DaKingg just goes, how about 2 plays? That's all I need.
Explosive. Running.
And by the way, did it not with Lamar Jackson. That was out of the Wildcat with Hollywood.
That was 95 speed out of the backfield there.
It's a clutch play from the Baltimore Raven. And now I keep wanting to say Dubby because I see the dub up there.
Yeah.
It's Cleff. He's got 1 timeout looking to get into field goal range.
Dubby's just generous, you know. Lets guys use his team. He shares the wealth. You know, at Needed Gaming, you know, they got unlimited funds over there. He's probably got everybody.
17-14 here in the championship game of Friday Night Football number 43. Remember, exclamation point giveaway in the chat. That'll get you the link to the T-shirt giveaway. So you use your points to get those tickets to make sure that you're entered for that Mudhead swag. We will announce that winner at the very end of the broadcast, as well as we'll do our Twitter giveaway for 1 more of those MUT 100 cards, NFL 100 cards from the 100 greatest players, celebrating NFL's 100 seasons.
I could use some swag, or one of them cards.
You'll take either. I'm good with whatever.
Maybe get a T-shirt with the card on it.
Look at left side. Does he have it? Nice click on and good defense.
1 timeout here. I mean, he's got to get out of. Oh, I mean, he can use any part of the field he wants, I guess. But 5 seconds, you really don't have enough time to get deep. Maybe you can get a little bit closer to make a Hail Mary a little more manageable.
Can he find something? He's gonna chuck this underneath. Gets a tackle animation. So we'll go into halftime. 17-14. DaKingg on top. It's come down to Cleff's inability to stop the big plays. But this feels, I don't know about you, I feel like this game could go either way still. Right. Especially with Cleff getting the ball to start the second half.
You know, Cleff faced adversity last game, you know, being down 2 scores to franchise. This isn't new to him. Whereas DaKingg, on the other hand, has had a relatively easy time tonight. I don't think he's trailed at all the whole tournament. So it's both guys are in familiar situations right now.
Well, Cleff's going to get the ball. He only needs a field goal to tie it up. Canona asking for the Oprah giveaway. You get a shirt. You get a shirt. Everybody gets a shirt.
You get an LT.
Bees.
Got him deep. Oh, looked like he had him deep down the sideline.
Ross picks up a first down, though. Safe throw to pick up the first. Maybe get a little rhythm going. It doesn't seem like Cleff's had the most fluid offense.
No, he's being forced to take underneath things. Actually, he had the receiver deep. I looked at the replay there. He had him deep down the sideline. But DaKing's doing a really good job of forcing him to take underneath stuff and just kind of containing him.
Does that stuff bother you watching it back, seeing you had a touchdown and you didn't see it?
Yeah, not as much as when I play. I mean, seeing it now, I really don't bother me. But, you know, it's frustrating when you miss any kind of read, especially one that would have been a touchdown, easy.
Gorno85 says DaKingg is garbage.
No, that's not true at all. Look, just because you don't agree with the way somebody plays doesn't make him garbage. And I have a graveyard full of controller pieces to validate that.
Well, back into the gun bunch for Cleff, down by 3. Dropping back to pass, rolling out. He's got a man wide open. And Tyreek Hill says, thank you very much. A gift just before Christmas from DaKing's defense as Cleff goes back on top. How do you leave a man that open, especially Tyreek Hill?
You know, you've seen every time Andrew Luck has been forced to roll out to the left side, kind of as the opposite hand where he has to throw back across his body. But there, he kind of got cute with the adjustments because he'd been hitting the corner route right there and kind of bit him, and he got beat deep.
Yeah, and that's the interesting thing because we saw there Cleff really didn't do any motion, didn't do anything. He snapped the ball relatively quickly, and it seemed like he caught him off guard.
He probably saw what I mentioned earlier on the last play, how I had him beat down the sideline, and he probably caught on to that. So he leaves them in squat zones over there, so he sends something into the flat, and that squat zone has to drop down to cover that.
Chris Aaron, I'm giving you all the pack luck I can. Since I'm about to open one of these NFL 100 packs, give me some pack luck. Totally asking, did he put the CB in a cloud?
No, I believe he was in a soft squat there. And then when that route came underneath, it forced that cornerback to jump down and cover that, and that's why he had the streak.
Wildcat formation. This has been the move. It's Hollywood Brown one more time. Hollywood having himself a game. 6 carries, $119 and a tutty.
Yeah, I mean, that's just pick your poison. I mean, you get him or Lamar Jackson. What do you do?
Dab star, put exclamation point, guru. No, exclamation point, giveaways in the chat.
It's a different kind of run, too, than this quarterback blast.
What's going on, Elite Omega? Good to see you. What's going on? Everybody in the chat. You guys have been awesome all day. Nick Mazesco, VTech with you.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, Lamar. He is live in living color. 10-5. Touchdown, Lamar. The scoring has opened up.
The patience. I mean, he saw it right there again. He kind of sat, froze, let that hole open up on the left side, and once he hits it, he has the speed to just leave.
And just like that, DaKingg goes back on top. As the ball's down, the kick is up, and it is good. 24-21. And now we flip it back the other way. Big plays on both sides. Let me know in the chat who you guys think is going to win this game, because this one seems pretty even. Give me a 1 if you think it's going to be DaKingg. Give me a 2 if you got Cleff the God coming out on top. Remember, Cleff, he's looking for his 5th Friday Night Football title. DaKing's looking for his 1st, but he's had plenty of appearances in the championship game.
Yeah, I mean, he's seasoned. You know, he's been around a few years, and outside of the competitive scene, like I said, the casual might not know who he is, but as a competitive Madden player, we all know who he is, and we know what he's capable of.
Well, he's looking for it one more time, and he might have Tyreek one more time. Yep. Drop it in the bucket. Too much speed on the outside. Somebody has to be over the top of Tyreek Hill. One play, Cleff's back on top.
And that cornerback just isn't fast enough. You know, we saw the last play, he kind of manipulated that soft squat. That play, he just let him run right by him.
Looking like me out there in defense, like, goes by him, just like, wait, where'd he go? Wait. What?
I thought it looked like you on offense. He had wheels just like you.
I got that 4.340 speed.
Yeah, Cheetah Mazesco.
Yeah, I only got that when the ice cream truck's outside. And you'll see the real speed. Well, it's been an exciting start to the second half. It's 28-24. Every time we try to sit down, we got to stand back up because we got points. It's Perez says, I thought you were going to wear a suit and you look great.
Yeah, I thought about it. You know, that the suit might have been just a one-time tournament thing, but the beard always looks great.
I wish I had any sort of testosterone to grow a real beard. I got it.
Well, I probably got too much. You can borrow some of mine.
All right, thanks, man. I appreciate that.
No problem.
Let's go, friendship.
You can get a low T clinic.
Jackson outside.
Oh
stop. Go.
It's
Stop.
insane,
Go. Just stop. Hey, King, stop it. Stop it. Touchdown, Lamar Jackson. If that's not skill, I don't know what is.
Look, I'm telling you, there is a skill gap in the run game, and this kid has it every time.
Guys, please. I just need a break.
The over looks like a solid bet on this game.
Well, yeah. I don't know what the over-under was, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't 59.
We're there, whatever it was.
Kick is up. It is good. 31-28. We haven't even gotten to put 4s up in the chat.
No. A lot going on. It's turned into a track meet.
Bugatti Boogs in the chat says, bro, that was ridiculous play of the night.
I'm telling you, the stick work that this kid has is unbelievable.
It's out of this world.
The stop and go is just crazy.
Stop, go, and then he's out.
Yeah.
Well, and by the way, let's point this out. This is the other part that just continues to impress me. He's doing this against Cleff. He's not doing this against me. He's doing this against Cleff. He's making Cleff look like a bad weekend league player.
Right. Look, Cleff is no slouch. Cleff has a ton of stick, and he's really just making him look like he's on skates when he gets out on the edge.
John Ross. Oh, God. Thank God it was a 3-yard gain. I was like, I can't handle another touchdown.
We can always handle more touchdowns. Chicks dig them.
Interesting to see Cleff go back to the far formation after a couple deep passes, going back to that ground and pound.
Right. Well, maybe he's uncomfortable with the pace of the game. He doesn't want to try to match King touchdown for touchdown. Maybe kind of take a little bit of air out of the ball, kind of regain some composure doing all this.
Don't say that Patriots fans in chat.
What?
Don't say that Patriot fan in chat. You can't be talking about deflating the ball.
Oh, sorry.
3rd and 5. He's got a man down the field. He's going to take the first down. Boy, Cleff is not scared.
At all.
He's not scared one bit.
He's ran Andrew Luck into anybody and everybody.
Madden's players saying been rolling with DaKingg for years. Glad he finally gets what he deserves. Always lagging with VMC. James Lewis Ward says, chicks dig tutties. Fact. Ross, he's got great blocking on the outside. Oh, it's like Lil Jon's out here. Everybody, shots. The crib shots are everywhere. You get one. You at home get one. We got another touchdown.
Maybe a little bit of DJ Khaled, too. Another one. They just keep coming.
You're smart. You're loyal.
Buy yourself a car. Buy a house.
Well, why not? Cleff's back on top. This time he did it with a little ground and pound.
I like DaKingg to score here with a long touchdown run.
Does he score before the 4th quarter?
Honestly, I think at this point it doesn't matter. You really can't start worrying about the clock until it actually gets to that point, I feel like.
Who was it last year? Was it LSU and A&M that had like a 74-72 game?
Yes.
I feel like I'm watching that right now.
That was quality SEC defense that we hear about.
Well, to the 26. I think the only thing that's going to stop him from scoring before the 4th quarter is I think DaKing's going to let this run all the way down.
Yeah, maybe he's going to start working on it. But, I mean, these guys are scoring at such a fast pace. How do you manage the clock in this, in this scenario? You're not going to turn down a free 60-yard touchdown if you get out in the open field.
4's up in the chat. What a game we've had so far. I'm out of breath, but that's a good thing. It's 35-31 DaKingg with more Lamar Jackson. 15 carries, 279, 3 tutties.
That's insane.
And by the way, if you sub, not only did you get double points for our t-shirt giveaway, you got that sweet 4 emote. You can throw those up. If you don't have the 4 emote, just put a 4 in the chat. This is 4th quarter time. Lamar, waiting, looking, breaks one tackle, little stop and go, picks up 5.
It's bad that a 5-yard run, and I feel like that was good defense.
Here's the worst part. This is the tough part is, and I don't know if you agree with this, but I feel like watching DaKingg, this isn't an offense you can teach.
No, not at all.
This is just, he's really good. You can teach route combos, where to be looking defensively and offensively, but that's pure stick work.
Look, there's 2 things that I've said you really can't teach in Madden, and pocket presence is one, and stick is the other one. Stick is not something you can teach. You either have it or you don't.
Lamar outside. Wow. He's got blockers.
And he's got plenty. He didn't think the guy was going to block him.
Hey, Lane Johnson, I believe that was, got out there and actually got the second block on Apke.
Yeah.
And had a touchdown. But I think if you're DaKingg, you might be kind of happy with that one. You're fine taking this clock down.
Right.
Because I think you're confident that you can punch this in the end zone.
Yeah, I mean, you got to feel that way, but he's not going to be able to eat 4 minutes from the 24-yard line. So, I mean, you got to be
challenge accepted.
Especially when Cleff has 3 timeouts. But you got to kind of be careful here, too, because Cleff has scored with these as well. So he scores here and goes up 3. Cleff can almost assure himself last possession of the game.
Vegas Black Hole says if he didn't have Lamar, he would be losing.
Well, I mean,
it's just true for anybody.
Yeah, if my aunt had balls, she'd be my uncle. Like, you just can't say this.
Lamar, hey, Lamar's into the end zone. Give him another touchdown. That's 4 on the day for Lamar Jackson. And DaKingg goes back on top with 3:27 to go.
I mean, not surprising. I mean, they
can both these guys win?
No. No, they can't.
Like, I feel like the offenses for both of them, and let's point out, not only, I mean, this is going to be the 38th point put up on Cleff the God, but Cleff's put 35 points on DaKingg, who hadn't given up more than 14 points all day.
Right. I mean, like I said, he's not doing it versus an amateur Madden player either. Like these are quality Madden players in this tournament, and he's running wild on them.
The doc put exclamation no points in the chat. T Porter says this game is insane. Can confirm. What a way to finish Friday Night Football number 43.
I mean, we've had a few games earlier that were kind of, ho-hum, not bad games, but they were
payoff.
Not as exciting. Yeah, this is it.
What a game. for both these players. Again, Cleff looking for his 5th Friday Night Football title. DaKingg looking for his 1st.
Right. I mean, we're getting, like you said, this is what we've been waiting for all night. We get that game. This is like when you've been at the bar all night and that 10 finally comes up to you and talks to you.
Oh, he's looking over the top.
Look, I mean, it's just up and down the field.
Back up we go. Climb the hill one more time. Tyreek Hill to the end zone. Cleff. Oh, Lord. Guys.
Look, somebody's got to get tired at some point.
Please. Somebody kick us up. It is good. We're back to a 4-point lead. You can't have no help over the top with Tyreek Hill.
Defense doesn't win championships. Offense does.
Defense isn't winning anything right now.
No, not in Madden. They don't.
Jim Tressel sitting there 3 yards in a cloud of dust. Get out of here.
This is
Tyreek Hill and Lamar Jackson putting on a show.
I want to see the yardage, total yardage.
I don't want to see it. It's just gonna make me sad.
They got to be up over 1,000 yards.
Bugs in the chat says King just wants the ball back.
Cleff got more streaks than my boxers. Man, the chat never loses. Look at that, man. Like he's just.
Zan saying last possession wins. This is a $1,000 game of Madden from our Rocket Mortgage prize pool.
What up, VA Beach? I see you. Yeah, this is crazy. This is a track meet. Look at the acceleration from Lamar Jackson is just out of this world.
Picks up 9, 339 yards on the ground with Lamar. And let's point out, 339 yards on the ground with Lamar, over 100 on the ground with Marquise Brown.
I mean, you got 93 and 95 speed back there.
Yeah, what do you think Dubby's doing? Do you think he's happy seeing this?
Dubby's waiting for this to end so he can crank up his stream. Probably don't care.
Yeah, Dab Stars, this is the final. Guys, make sure you're following the channel so you know each and every time we go live here on Mudhead TV. Nick Mazesco and VTech with you. VTech, it has been a pleasure having you out here. I hope you've had a good time.
Yeah, I enjoyed it, man. I hope I didn't, cross the line a little bit. Yeah.
We didn't have to use the dumb button.
Well, we still got some time left.
Knock on wood. Knock on wood.
No, I've enjoyed it, man. I hope I get a call back, and it's real easy doing this. When I got you on the other side, man, I really just ride your coattails the whole time. So.
Well, here you go. Can Cleff get a defensive stop for the ages? Nearing the 2-minute warning. DaKing's going to snap it. Looking for something, and Cleff has run D. Ladies and gentlemen, Cleff has run D. The first stop all game.
What a time to get a stop. I mean, look, it's been a track meet the whole time. He's shown no signs of stopping the run the entire game, and then he clutches up there and gets a touchdown or gets a stop.
And that's the 2-minute warning, and DaKingg used the timeout earlier.
It won't matter. Oh, boy.
How about John Ross?
John.
Oh, it keeps going. He's going to fall down at the 1. Not quite into the end zone. 9 carries, 163 for John Ross.
That's smart. Take the timeouts. I'm usually not a fan of falling at the 1 or falling, and not scoring the touchdown. But in a game like this where stops are few and far between, do it. Take the clock with you.
Hollywood 3002 asks, what Lamar is that? I think it's the good one.
If I had to guess, it would probably be the maxed out one, fully powered up.
You had to think.
Yeah. When that much of your offense goes through one guy, you have to have the best at that spot.
And John Ross into the end zone. Boy, again, I don't want to say it's over because there's still a minute 14 left. But DaKingg unable to finish this out again.
Yeah, I mean, how many times can you be sending, finish at the ball like that, Cinderella at the ball, or be the Buffalo Bills in the Super Bowl,
always the bridesmaid, never the bride.
Right. It's tough. That's a sick feeling, and
especially to play this well and really have the best performance through 4 games. And really, I mean, again, welcome to Friday Night Football, though.
Yeah.
You played great through 4 games. You still go home with nothing.
That's it. You know what I mean? Momentum doesn't carry over like that. You could play great one game and then you run into a buzzsaw like Cleff. So.
No, this is a pass play. He's got Y.
He's got somebody.
He's going for the wheel route.
Oh, wow.
Mark Ingram with the catch in coverage. And Ravens fans are going, yeah, Mark. Yeah, Mark.
Way to go. The Jason Garrett clap.
Guys, remember, exclamation point giveaway in the chat to click on that link. Use your points to get those tickets. Smart play here from DaKingg. He's going to take his 3 points. The kick is up, and it is good, 41-49. If you guys had 90 points scored in this game, congratulations, you win the over-under. And this is your game right here.
Yeah.
Does he have a little mirror? Does he have a little Atlanta Falcons in him?
Oh, boy.
No.
Nope.
Who else to
Of
pick
course.
up the final play?
Of course, it's Tyreek.
Then Tyreek Hill, and Cleff the God is going to win his 5th Friday Night Football title with an exhilarating 49-41 win over DaKingg.
And I know a lot of people are going to throw their hands in the air and be like, where was the defense? Like, that was fun to watch. Like, that's exciting.
It's a great game of Madden.
Yeah, absolutely.